of the FEMA IT department, citing a series of alleged cybersecurity failures at DHS that put national security at risk. Among those terminated were FEMA's Chief Information Officer Charles Armstrong and Chief Information Security Officer Gregory Edwards. The firing, announced in a press release over the weekend, comes after an internal audit ordered by NOAA revealed that the Department of Homeland Security described as a deeply concerning breach of FEMA systems. Now, they're not talking about a data breach per se. What they're saying is, and we'll get into this in the press release, is significant because you'll see that the press release has described as a team of entrenched bureaucrats who resisted efforts to fix the problems, avoided scheduled inspections. As they were doing the audit, they constantly misled officials. They apparently avoided scheduled inspections when they wanted to come in and look at specific setups or review specific physical controls within FEMA. The DHS press release also talked about the incident follows FEMA's expenditure of nearly $500 million on IT and cyber in fiscal year 2025. Despite this substantial investment, DHS claims the agency's IT leadership delivered virtually nothing for the American people and failed to meet even the basic cybersecurity standards and expectations like vulnerability management. Apparently, they had like a ton of high and critical vulnerabilities in their systems, and they were arguing with CISA and DHS over whether or not those needed to be dealt with. Now, I'm sure there's two sides to the story here, but I'm going to go with the fact that according to the press release, they weren't even patching. They didn't even have visibility. They were spending money on tools they weren't really fully deploying. And so Secretary decided to make an example out of them and fire him. And I'm sure that's a wake-up call for a lot of other people under DHS and in the federal government who are wondering what's happening there. WhatsApp patching a security vulnerability in its iOS and macOS messaging client that was exploited in targeted zero-day attacks.